Hi friends, Souma here. For the upcoming release of my new track this time around, I wanted to do a little bit of a project breakdown and just kind of show how the song was put together. This is going to be the first video on my YouTube channel here. If there are any other tracks that you would like to see, any project files, just let me know. Happy to go through. But for now, let's start with this one. This one came together pretty quickly. It was like less than a week, I think, start to finish. My favorite kind of track. When everything just kind of flows and works. This song started out with just a simple piano progression, which I'll play now. Super simple, nothing crazy. And then I came across this vocal sample that it was on Splice. I think it was like originally 60 something BPM, but I fell in love with kind of the vulnerability of the sound.
Mine, but I am fine.
Just have a simple dotted 1/8 reverb on there, some guitar rig reverb, extra processing, a little bit of EQ on there, and then very subtle supermassive.
I will be fine.
I didn't want to have this be some sort of big layered vocal. I wanted it just to be kind of one simple source, very vulnerable sound, kind of just echoing into the aether over the top of the rest of the track. So that was really it. I didn't do a lot to it. Now for the rest of this, the next most kind of driving part is the plucks. Also very simple. I think all I did to this was just 1/8 straight delay, a little bit of widening compression and a transient master to really kind of get the emphasis on that attack there, and then just a little bit of warmth in the middle there with the EQ. These, honestly, I didn't really want the body of the plucks to be the main focus. I kind of wanted the rhythm of them to carry things and let the pads and the bass do the rest of the work. Speaking of, we have bass here, if you can hear that. If you're on speakers or headphones, you might just barely. It's mostly sub bass. Just simple, super simple mono bass. And then on top of that for the chorus, just a little bit of an attack bass. The goal with that was just to get something a little bit over the top on the impact of, the start of each chord, to really kind of drive it. And then, as I do on a lot of my tracks, just some sort of either alternating pluck or arpeggiation of some sort, trying to reverb and delay, really just kind of giving some extra texture and feel there. Simple pads here, very just simple and lush, but with a little bit of subtle movement in there to keep things exciting. Then I have this motif. Just very basic. And then, of course, the lead. This lead, I didn't even put anything on the mixer. I probably should have compressed it, honestly. There's just a little bit of portamento on there, a tiny bit of delay, and a tiny bit of just like standard Serum 2 plate reverb. I wanted to feel a little bit more on the dry side as it came on top of the rest of the chorus. And I right from the start, I was very lucky. It just fit exactly how I wanted it to, so I just didn't touch it, left it as it was. And then, of course, we come to percussion. Pretty simple. Simple short kick. A very wide, kind of sitting in the back clap there. Something that's a little bit more layered and shifted so that you get a little bit more going on there. And then a rim shot that only comes in for that chorus there. Then just a couple little additive things. This fun little kind of texture I liked. And then just hats. That's kind of it. Nothing too crazy. And then just some simple oohs, ahs, percussion effects, fun stuff. So let's go through here. I'm going to mute everything. And let's just add some stuff in as we go.
You'll never be mine, but I am fine, fine. I will be fine, fine. But you'll never be mine, but I am fine, fine. I will be fine, fine.
And then as we go into the breakdown here, just kind of pulling everything away. And then we have just this little breakdown melody here. I love this synth because it's just ever so slightly out of key, a little bit out of tune. Introduce the bass back in here. Just do a slow build up.
You'll never be mine, but I am fine, fine. I will be fine, fine. But you'll never be mine,
that's it. That's the track. So I hope you liked it. Super excited for this to be out. 21st of July, coming up soon here. Again, like I said, if anyone else wants to see any other tracks, I'm just kind of running through, or has any particular questions about this track or any particular tracks, give me a shout, and happy to make some videos and break some stuff down. Thank you so much for watching.